yeah, they stripped Conor McGregor of the belt, which is interesting. Makes no sense to me. They only stripped it because DC got injured for this event, right? And he's not going to be fighting at this event now, which is fine. But they need a new main event, and apparently the new brass at the UFC thinks that they need, like they need. I don't even know. I guess they feel like they need a championship match as the main event, which is just stupid. It's stupid. Take Conor McGregor's belts off of him. He'll sell just as much. I don't. Anyway, so DC versus Rumble Johnson was supposed to be the main event. DC got injured. Anthony Pettis and Max Holloway was the co-main event, 3 rounds for no title. And now it's a 5-round fight with a title. They could have fought 5 rounds, main event, no title. Perfectly fine. They were talking about stripping Conor McGregor of the title anyway. So it's all of this was coming. It was Donald Cerrone versus Matt Brown is a co-main event there. Tim Kennedy versus Kevin Gastelum also on the main card. Gus Johnson versus Du Ho Choi. And then Jordan Mee versus Emil Weber Meek. Emil Meek is pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what to say about this card. It's a fine card. It's just not a crazy, amazing card. They could have, like, especially when you come into Canada, like you gotta, I'm not going to say you got to stack that card heavy with Canadians because we don't care. The last few events in Toronto were all John Jones headlined, and they were fine, except for that first one was a GSP one. But the John Jones headline Toronto cards were all amazing. The Toronto crowd, very, very split on John Jones. A lot of cheering, but a lot of fucking booing in Toronto too. So, yeah, anyways, that'll do it for this week in terms of MMA news and stuff. The card this weekend looks good, but honestly, I'm looking forward to the card next weekend even more. The card next weekend, man, insane stuff. Should we even just look at it real quick? Maybe we should just look at it here. Let me scroll this page here. Where is that? All right, Paige Van Zandt versus Michelle Waterson is the goddamn main event. But then, that's not even just the card that has me excited on this. You have Pretty Boy, Sage Northcutt versus Mickey Gall as the co-main event. And Uriah Faber's bye fight here, Brad Pickett against Brad Pickett. And then Alan Jaban versus Mike Perry, rounding out the main card on Fox. And this is a card on Fox too. So it's 8 p.m. Eastern time start time, and it ends around 10:30. That's amazing. It's amazing. I love when those cards start at 8 and end at 10:30. I don't feel like I'm dead at the end of it. It's amazing. But that card is way better. Like, in my opinion, it's way better. It's free. It's on Fox. If you live anywhere near a major city, you don't even need to live near a major city, just a city in general, and you have a bunny ear antenna connected to your TV, you can watch that on CTV or Fox in HD, and it'll look better than anywhere else. There's a few services in Canada, like Bell Fibe. I feel like Bell Fibe, the TV runs through the internet, and their feeds all look amazing. I usually can see compression on everything, especially cable and satellite. Cable, just some channels, the compression's crazy. I remember watching hockey on Sportsnet and then watching hockey on RDS, and the RDS feeds were just not as good looking as the Sportsnet feeds because, Rogers, they own Sportsnet, and yeah. But yeah, you can watch that shit over the air, free. You don't even need to own cable. It's Fox Sports 1 or TSN. It's over the air. And you can watch two ladies that are, really pretty, but they're hype. I've loved Michelle Waterson forever, and Paige Van Zandt, she's a fighter. She's determined, and she doesn't give up. Like, she might not be the best, but man, she goes out there and delivers most of her fights anyways. And that, man, how can you not like Mickey Gall and Sage Northcutt? That fight is going to be just straight up insane. Like, oh, such a good fight.